Wingsuit flying is one of the most dangerous sports on Earth. Despite a mounting death toll, its popularity has soared.
Wingsuits use material to connect your body into a little wing, and that means that you can glide through the air. But humans weren't designed for flight. We're far too small for our weight to glide at a safe speed. Typical wingsuit might have you zooming through the air at about 50 miles an hour, which is good fun, but it's far too quick to land safely. To touch down safely in a parachute, you want to be doing more like 10 miles an hour.
Few take this unnatural activity further than Scotty Bob, an ex-military daredevil who tests wingsuits. Scotty Bob now specialises in proximity flying, soaring as close as possible to the mountainside.
Yes, it is incredibly dangerous, but it's like if you're driving a car down the highway and there's a barrier right next to you. You're going 80 miles an hour, but you don't hit it, like, unless you do something stupid.
Yeah, just like driving a car. But there's no car, no road, no controls, and the threat of instant death just a few feet away. This isn't enough for Scotty. He likes a real challenge. Scotty's launch point will be a peak in the mountainous west coast of Norway.
We're here at one of the most iconic wingsuit jumps in the world. I kind of grew up and learned wingsuit just specifically to fly here. This is the dream world of wingsuiting. It's the playground and everybody wants to come play at. Kind of one of the very first places that the world really saw what a wingsuit could do.
Mount Bispan is known for steep cliffs and sheer vertical drops, and is notoriously risky.
All right, we're gonna be headed right up there. There's a cloud up there right now, but there's also a cliff. We'll be going from up there at the Bispan, flying all the way down there. Probably be, maximum 10 feet away. So around there.
That is 10 feet away from sheer rock. The start for Scotty and two friends will be 1,462 meters high. The most dangerous point will be only feet from a wall along a road. And they'll have to reckon with the mountain's fickle weather.
Having a good grasp of mountain weather is important to being a good wingsuit pilot. In a valley like this, it creates its own weather. Obviously later in the afternoon, it's going to get valley wind, valley flow. And landing our parachute, it might be okay if you're flying a wingsuit, but landing a parachute can get really kind of hazardous.
And mountains are notorious for their unpredictable weather and wind conditions. You could have downdrafts, updrafts, all kinds of wind conditions that you can't necessarily see when you launch off, but even the slightest tailwind when you're flying down a valley could be deadly.
We're looking for good, calm, still air.
With the weather changing from minute to minute, Scotty hopes a jump may still be possible, so heads to the meeting point with his friends.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I was gonna pull over, take a look at the weather, but it doesn't really look great.
Even Scotty sometimes says no. Perhaps tomorrow.
If the clouds break for whatever reason, it's supposed to be like patchy low clouds, so like I might be able to sneak one in.
Yeah.
The next day brings clear blue skies.
Pretty much perfect, here it is.
Scotty and his friends hike up the mountain. 90 minutes up for a few seconds of flying. Now it's time for Scotty to stare the 1,500-meter drop in the face.
Yep, good one, buddy. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Scotty's flying at almost 100 miles an hour when he pulls the parachute. It's taken less than 50 seconds to complete the drop.